Guys, what's up? So today I'm just gonna do a little video on sexing leopard geckos and just trying to figure out what gender your leopard gecko is, because I know sometimes this can be really hard to decide. I know it's been hard for me in the beginning of keeping leopard geckos. I've screwed up on it in the past, and I know a lot of other people have too, so I hope this video can kind of help that. So today we've got Rico over here helping us out, and Susie. In my experience with leopard geckos, I've noticed that males tend to have a broader head, like Rico here. Rico is a pretty massive gecko, but he's a good example of this. He's got a broader body. And if you look at Susie, you can kind of tell the difference. And I've noticed also too that males really will eat all day. They'll never really refuse a meal. Like especially Rico, he'll eat whenever I feed him. But I've noticed girls can be a little more stubborn and picky. But of course that's not always the case. There's females that I have that eat like maniacs, and there's males I have that don't eat at all. So it just depends, so those aren't real indicators. Yeah, so before I show you the two main signs of gender, what I'm going to do is talk about incubation. And I know you guys are thinking, why would you talk about incubation? Well, the reason I would talk about that is you can basically predetermine a leopard gecko's sex by using an incubator at a certain temperature when you're incubating gecko's eggs, if you're a breeder. So if you incubate your eggs from 79 degrees to 82 degrees, it's a very high chance it's going to be female here, like Susie. But if you incubate them at temperatures from 87 to 89, it will most likely be a male, and those percentages are really high. And if you incubate them at around 85, you'll get a mix. So you don't really know, so it'll be a surprise. Also, another thing I forgot to mention was you really don't want to try and decide what gender your leopard gecko is until they're around 10 months of age. And I know for some of you, you're like, I want to name my gecko, but I don't know if it's a boy or girl. I know, because my very first gecko, I assumed it was a boy, but it ended up being a girl, and it laid eggs and stuff, so kind of blew my mind. And so that's why I'm showing you guys this video, so you don't make the same mistake I did. So what I'm going to do first is show you Rico and give you guys a really good idea of what males look like. So I'm going to pick him up and show him to you. I think he's getting ready to shed as well. Okay. So, right there, at the base of his tail, you can see those, they're called pre-anal bulges. That is the main sign of them being a male. For females, they're basically non-existent. They don't really have those. And above that, right above the anus, are pre-anal pores. And what those are for is excreting this waxy substance to basically mark their territory. And females really don't have much of that either. So now I'm going to show you Susie so you can get a real good comparison. Oh, she wants to crawl around. Okay. Right there, as you can see, really no preanal pores, no hemipenal bulges on the females. Sometimes they can confuse you because sometimes they have more prominent preanal pores, but she really doesn't have either, so she's an obvious female. So yeah, if you like this video, please subscribe. It would help me out a lot. Leave a like and comment if you have any questions or any requests for future videos, and I will see you guys later.